Finally, we will meet Peshman Muhammadi, whose recent publication has attracted a lot of excitement. Pezhman is a researcher here at VTT, and his work has been funded by the Vihuri Foundation's Center for Young Synbio Scientists. He is exploring entirely new classes of advanced biomaterials. One source of inspiration has been the Mantis shrimp, which is an amazing tropical creature that lives in shallow waters. Not only does it have absolutely exceptional eyes with 16 types of photoreceptors, but it also perceives polarized and ultraviolet light. On top of that, it has the world's strongest naturally occurring material as its weapon.
It's a material that has a really high mechanical strength and high impact resistant. So in this work, our aim was to look into a possibility of mimicking some of the most essential features of the club to create a new type of nanocomposite material never described before.
The blow of a mantis shrimp corresponds to the power of a small caliber weapon, and thus the material in its club has evolved to withstand repetitive high impacts without undergoing damage or catastrophic failure. So Peshman, could you describe in more detail how in nature the mantis shrimp club is formed?
The club is actually a multi-phase, multi-regional composite. So it combines impact-resistant stiff, hard external region with a softer interior that provides additional dissipation of energy upon impact that provides greater overall toughness. So the interior region is a three-component structure. And the main component or the bulk part of this material is actually chitin nanofibril, which is organized into highly expanded helicoidal pattern. The second important component is a protein-rich matrix. The main protein in this matrix is quite unique in a sense that it has three-block architectural design, which then result into actually three distinct functionalities that synergistically work together to give the club its unique properties. So it has a domain which is called carbohydrate binding module with a function that it can anchor the overall protein on the surface of chitin nanofibrils. The other part or domain is a silk-like domain which has a reinforcing effect by increasing the interfacial tension between chitin nanofibrils. And finally, it has a mineralizing domain that initiates nucleation and growth of hydroxyapatite minerals on the surface of chitin. And of course, the key to all this is the way that actually mantis shrimp delivers this sophisticated protein matrix into this cholesteric chitin 3D scaffold. So the protein would actually undergo a premolecular self-assembly through this liquid-liquid phase separation process to form these unique protein droplets. So of course, the advantage of the assembly of this protein into this droplet is that they would actually show increased intermolecular interactions and that the low viscosity and low surface tension of these droplets would actually allow greater infiltration and adhesion to chitin scaffold. And also, such a condensated protein droplets would actually increase the local concentration of minerals that are crucially important for the biomineralization step later on.
You wanted to mimic this fine composite structure present in the mantis club. How did you do it?
So we successfully fabricated a biocomposite made of analogous building blocks, namely cellulose as a replacement to chitin, a set of artificial proteins with both cellulose binding modules and acidic domain from mantis shrimp club that regulates the biomineralization and apatite formation, which is both strong and also damage tolerant. So this composite consists of cellulose nanocrystals or CNCs with a long-range helicoidal organization mixed with two types of genetically engineered protein matrices. So one protein was designed to increase the interfacial strength between the chiral pneumatic oriented CNC network through non-covalent interactions. The second protein was designed with the acidic rich domain of the club protein in order to harden, strengthen, and also stiffen the surface of oriented CNCs by mediating nucleation and growth of hydroxyapatite crystals. We process this composite material into intricate shape by manufacturing it into a dental implant crown with this periodic pattern of macro reinforcement and orientation and a biolayer architecture, exactly similar to a human tooth.
These multi-phase nanocomposites are both lightweight and impact resistant, making them perfect also for sport equipment, abrasion-resistant coatings, body armor, electronics, and photonics.